هلو جانج، مرحبا بكم في حلقة جديدة من فري جيمينج كامب. اليوم باش نكملوا الادفنتشر متاعنا في ذا ويتشر 3 وايلد هاند. الولاد اخر مرة مشينا نلوجوا على سيري ومعناها الادلة قادتنا لواحد اسمه ذا بلادي بارون. هذه بارون معناها عنده منطقة يحكم فيها. معناتها مشينا له قال لنا راهو سيري تعديت بحذايا، معناها جيت بحذايا وتعديت وهو وكلا وشربها الى اخره. المهم ريكورديت وانا الفيديو، اما الفيشي ما حبيتش تخدم، وما في المونتاج ما حدش الواحد اللوجيسيال ما حبش يخدم لي الفيديو جمله. الحاصل تو شو اسمه باش نعرفوا احنا بلاصه سيري، هو ما حبش يقول لنا، قال لنا لازم تعملوا لي خدمه. معناها الخدمه شنو؟ نلوجوا له على عائلته. مشينا نلوجوا على عائلته، لقينا معناها شو اسمه، لقينا من اللي اكتشفنا اللي هما هربوا عليه، واللي هو كان يضرب في مرته معناها، ومرته كانت حبله، والبيبي ذيك هذا طاح معناه، وهو ما دفنوش بطريقه لائقه معناه. يكي ذيك البيبي ولا معناه وحش مانستر، معناه شبح يخطف العباد. وتو باش نلوجوا على البيبي احنا وعن طريقه هو باش نعرفوا العائله نتاعو وين معناه، وين مشيت. يلا نكملوا الادفنتشر نتاعنا.
Castle's on fire!
وينو روتشر؟ يلا يا روتشر.
Come on, Roach. Whoa!
هم حريقه يذول.
Slow now. Whoa.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw
And you
him
were
the stable.
seeing him.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
I'll try, my man, for
See
you.
what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Hurry now. نونو الاسطبلة.
It's getting worse and worse.
يلا 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 يلا
Lots of
يلا.
smoke. Gotta hurry.
هاوك ودي بعد يا ودي. هذي شبيه هذي؟
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
يلا نخرج. الحاسيلة.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! Yeah!
برا ميت.
They ran from you, didn't they?
هاو يضرب هذي.
Lying prick!
في برا قوت.
Oh, come on!
هيا بوت نزولك مغط. ياي كيف ميت.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.
Sit down.
Sit down, my bitch.
You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
Not
And on
once.
Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight.
تمشي حكينا على قصة حياتك هاي
I
يمشي.
tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel.
ما
Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck?
ما
What happened next?
Next.
بعد ذلك ازدادت الأمور سوءا. صحوت عند الغروب لا أدري كم مرة من
I
الأيام.
woke at sunset. Thought it was all a
ظننت
ploughing,
أن ذلك ما
drunken
إلا هو
nightmare.
كابوس مخمور لا
Then
عين.
I went to the bed
بعد
chamber.
ذهبت إلى غرفة النوم لكننا لم تكن هناك بل الدماء في كل مكان.
I knew. She'd miscarried. It lay there. A tiny thing. Defenseless. On bloodied sheets. Dead.
سامحوني الأولاد نقرب اليوم الله غالب. ماذا فعلت بالطفل؟
Maybe you're
البيبي
doing,
اللي
maybe
طاحت
not.
ومرته.
But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born.
سخفني من المغموض.
Understand, Witcher.
Understand,
My
Witcher.
child was dead.
Hold
Get
on.
hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing
مخلوق
pregnant
ملعون
women.
يستمد قوته من
Once it's
قتل
strong enough,
الأمهات
it attacks
الحوامل
those who
وعندما يصل
scorned
إلى
it.
قوة كافية سيهاجم
how?
أهل.
How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
أين دفنت الجنين؟ أرشدني إلى الطريق.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
What the fuck is this? يا وبيد ذي. حول جنين إلى وحش
Take it in
لوبركيون.
your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Shit.
Back to the fortress.
يلا.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck. Come now, we must bury it. We'll speak afterwards. Bloody hell, not now, Geralt. Let's do what we must.
ما نظنش المشن تكون سهلة كيف الهاك. الريدوز شنو؟
Hungry specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Do something!
شنو هي ذي؟ What the fuck is this? يودي موت.
You like that silver?
Pest, take me! He's writhing something fierce! Oh. Quiet now. But,
شكون حل بيه؟ شنو هي زيادة؟ أوه.
More coming. Need to hurry.
on with it! We'll not wait till they devour us.
Good.
Nossa, aí já pronto. يودي يهرب. كيف تلفت تعرض
Come on. Squirming again? Like a daft eel? I cannot hold it!
هاي الحمد لله.
It stopped.
Chosen a name?
We must bury it. We'll speak afterwards. Bloody hell, not now, Geralt. Let's do what we must. Come now. Bloody hell, not
Bloody
now,
hell.
Geralt. Let's do what we must. What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good.
والله
Now bury
يسخرني
the
الراجل.
body.
حاسيله بشي تفلها.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
دقيقة. نعمل شوية تأمل. يرجع دمنا خاطر.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
واو. قاط أبشر.
Lead me
زيد.
to those bound to you by blood.
توا ذي معناها ما هي عندها صلة دم بالأقارب متاعها باش ترشدنا ليهم.
Fuck.
أهلا وسهلا.
Got their asses whipped like you know.
Vamos agora, tá bom. Nossa, tá dando os comandos.
Sure wasn't lavish they kept in there. No way of worth looking around for a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
عليه الحظر.
Clothing. They change in here.
بدل حوايج ملل.
I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
لا 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 لا.
Take it easy.
باهي تو نمشيو. شنو هي ذي؟
Come on.
يلا نيك.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
ابعد ابعد.
Should examine that horse carcass.
ما يوفيوش يا اخي.
What do we have here?
العظام باهي.
Bones have been here a while.
السرج.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
الضلوع.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
السيقان.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
الرأس.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
لنلخص الموضوع.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
وينو الحصان؟ يلا نتبعوا.
Let's go.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information.
What they
Looking
feel?
for two women, the Bloody Baron's
Look
wife
and see.
and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Wait, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
For like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black
Yes, and then-
scars scabbed over.
Better.
They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into
اللي
the
هو
woods.
الوحش.
Our horses,
قبل
mine
الحصان.
and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself.
She saved my boy. No two ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
باه تو مش نمشيو.
Run, Roach. Go, go.
Draw your weapon.
Oh, that's it, Roach. Hey there. Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
تو نمشيو.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them... Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes?
She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontine
Listen,
Delta,
that's-
they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Skaseni.
Fine. A word
Please.
once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest.
يقول لي باش نلعبوا بسيري تو.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations,
Well-
I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Yeah, you're
Not
gonna
so
stop.
much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself.
Stop out of here,
I
so that-
consider it an honor.
Oh,
He's
that'd
seeing a
be a
look.
sight to behold.
This
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
كم يا حلوف حاطين.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
وسيلة للسباق.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
Let's roll.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were he to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
إلى اللقاء.
So long.
Damn it. Bill, look at this. What's that here?
بس نخرج من هنا. باهي بطل.
What the?
Bring out Gimp.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A rag doll?
Uh-huh.
Time to water the horses.
باهي.
What did I do to deserve your company?
See?
Yeah.
Oi, lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Mean the Smiths, lass. Gap-toothed one.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why?
Show me what you got.
الحاصل.
See.
باهي تو الرحلة متاعنا وين؟ ولاد عملنا ساعة غير ربع، ما نطولوهاش الحلقة. كان عجبك الفيديو ما تنساش تعمل لايك وسبسكرايب، ونتقابلوا في الفيديو الجاي. يلا نخليكم.